Hello there, brothers and sisters of the Blitz universe. Welcome back to channel, and today we're gonna talk about this little monster, which is the Cockroach, the E25 Tier 7 Premium German tank destroyer. Look at this baby. How cute is that? It's real fast, real mobile, has outstanding DPM. It has everything except the armor. It has no armor, but it has great camo, great speed, great mobility, great traverse speed. DPM is great, accuracy is great, dispersion is great. Everything is really, really great. You will see in the battles how effective this little baby can be. But let's just talk about the camo itself. It's number one camo. It came out for the first year of World of Tanks, and it looks really, really nice. That's why I got it in a bundle with the tank itself. It's good to. It's good that it came back because it's supposed to be only for the first anniversary and never more. But as you can see, it came back as this year, I think, a few months earlier. So we'll just check the stats for the second, then we're gonna look at the gameplay. Okay, so we have 1060 hit points using the extra hit points from the equipment. I'm not using extra armor because this tank literally has no armor. As you can see, the main armor is 50 on front, 30 on sides and the rear. So literally everyone can HE you with no problem. You can get occasional bounces from the gun mantlet, and if you are climbing up the hill, you can also have some lucky bounce from the front plate, which is angled, but I wouldn't count on those bounces. Okay, typical for German tank, 20% of chance of getting in flames. Typical view range is 253.4 meters with a camo net, so I'm not using optics on this tank. But look at this camo. Wow. While stationary, 77. While moving, 52. Upon firing, when stationary, 27. It's so low to the ground, it's so small, it's so tiny, it has incredible camo. You will see how close you can stand to the enemy and you will still deal half of damage without being seen. DPM monster, 3000 DPM. As you can see, the reload time is only 3.2 seconds. So every 3.2 seconds you get a shot for average of 160, which will just demolish tank before he even knows you're there. But look at the penetration, 194 on AP, not great, but still good pen. For tier 7, it will penetrate most of the tanks, and even on tier 8 you will get easy pen on lower plates, side shots, and medium tanks, light tanks, and that's all. You're gonna just penetrate easily. For for heat 250 for HE20, so no HE needed in this tank really. Average damage 160 on AP, 135 on heat, and 200 on HE. Aiming time is 2.5 seconds. Phenomenal aiming time. 2.5 seconds is great. Dispersion, look at this, 0.272. Wow. It's just great. You can hit targets from 400, 500 meters and still hit them in the hatches, which is really great. 15 degrees of gun elevation and 8 degrees of gun depression is also quite nice. So you can use it on ridges. Gun traverse limits are 12 to the left and 12 to the right, so also quite nice. Not great, but nice. Top speed is incredible at 65 kilometers per hour. Forward and 20 on reverse, which is really nice and really gives you an advantage on the battlefield. Average speed 44, power to weight ratio 29.3, weight 26.30, which is not very good, so don't ram in this tank. Stay close if you need to, but don't ram, and beware of getting rammed. Ultraverse speed is great, 58.80 degrees per second, and it's really nice. Now we're gonna take a quick look at the consumables. So standard consumables for me: a multi-purpose restoration pack, repair kit, and adrenaline. For provisions, I'm using chocolate bar, and improved fuel. Ammunition is mainly basic APCR, which is 46 rounds, 12 rounds of heat, and 2 rounds of HE, just decap, because penetration on HE is really bad. And for equipment, I'm using gun rammer to boost up the DPM as much as I can, so I reached 3000 DPM. I'm using supercharge, and I'm using a vertical stabilizer, but I think I'm gonna change it to a chance gun landing drive to get even more aiming time, better aiming time. And if you use refined gun, just look at this: 0.244 dispersion is really a laser beam, on this stage. But I prefer the aiming time a bit smaller, so I'm using vertical stabilizer. But maybe I will try it with refined gun. I don't know. I will play a few games in this time. Okay, improved modules, because I'm playing it quite aggressively. If you play it passively, a defense system is a better choice for you. As I told you, no need to use enhanced armor because you literally have no armor, so improved assembly works better. I'm using toolbox because I don't really want to get tracked in the middle in the open, so I'm using this stuff. And camouflage net because I snipe with it from time to time, so it's a better choice for me. But maybe I will use it with optics, I don't know. I'll still stick to the camouflage net by now. Okay, improved control gives you a better ultraverse speed, and you have to remember you don't have a turret, so that's the better option for you. And high-end consumables to prolong the duration of the adrenaline. Okay, so the first battle is on Naval Frontier. I'm telling my team I'm gonna spot B. I'm fast enough to do it, so I'm just pushing the B cap, tell him to go to the right side, the heavy route, and we're just gonna spot on from the hill here. It's a very nice spotting position. We don't have the optics, we have a camo, but still we'll be able to spot targets for our team. As you can see, distance is not that much of a problem. There's a KV2 there. I would love to get my shot on him, and we managed to hit him once, twice. His DPM is incredible. We hit him twice and he's done already. We're just watching what's going on here. As you can see, most of the enemies are on the ridge, but we're mobile enough to relocate ourselves into position to shoot him, shooting through the track wheel. Again, unfortunately, we have such a small gun, we can not always able to track him in the first shot, so it mainly takes 2 shots to track target in place. But still, we are just moving towards the SP1C, and we're just gonna focus fire him with this S3 He's on the reload probably, but there's no problem. We're just gonna finish him off. And now it's just 3 against 7, so it's all over. We're just gonna push on that Panzer 4S, because as I told you, this tank is really low, and even if he engages us, we'll be safe enough to clear him. And now we're just pumping damage into him. Gonna track him in place, and the Tiger P finishes him off. And now is the only IS-2 left, and you can just watch how fast is this tank. It's really fast. We're going almost 70 kilometers per hour in a tank destroyer. It's great fun. You gotta believe me, it's great fun. You almost feel like you're playing a light tank without only without the turret. But we have full hit points, so we can burn some hit points even if he shoots us. But we're getting behind him, and that's all for this game. So he blocked 160 damage, dealt 1883 damage, which was nice. Got a Confederate medal, got the Mastery Badge Class 3, 66,000 credits earned, 1,080 and 883 damage, and 849 XP points. Over 1,000 assistant damage, so it was all nice. We had a booster in this game, so we would get 10, let's say 10,000 credits less, so 56 with a premium, 31 without the premium, but still good amount of credits. Another one on Oasis Palms. There's gonna be two battles on Oasis Palms. The final battle will show you how you can frontline being a bottom tier. In this game we are not gonna be as aggressive as in that last game, but still we're gonna be quite aggressive because I like to play aggressively in this tank. So we're just going all around this side. We're top tier, so no worries. Got the first target, we're just gonna pump him. He doesn't know where we are, so it's all good. And we're quite easily finish him off. Now just looking for other targets. I know there's probably no one here, but my two teammates are just so nicely focusing fire. They just rip apart every enemy that they can see. Can we get a shot? Unfortunately, we missed. And we're just pushing for the Stura mill now. It's 7:05, and we're frontlining in a tank destroyer. We're just gonna jump and finish him. Oh, we didn't finish him. Someone else get him. But we're tracking the SU in place, getting some damage, and we win this trade. So now it's 5-on-3. There's a challenger. He's not interested in us, so we're just pushing in, and he's already done. Well played by my team, really well played. We were focusing fire, so we just cleared the enemies just one by one, very fast. It was good. And we are in the back of the Tiger P right now. We can push a bit further, but there's no need. He's not even trying to attack us, so he's cleared. And now you can see how focus fire just gives you opportunity to clear very tanks very fastly. So now it's just the last enemy left, which is the AMX, and we're just gonna push him. I'm gonna push from the other side, but the team is so good. I just could get a one shot into him before they finished him. But still we did 1,760 damage and received none, as I remember correctly, 42,000 credits, 683 experience points made. But as I told you, our team was really good, and they just demolished the red team. This time encounter battle on the Lost Temple. Asked team to go on the temple ruins. So now we're just gonna focus the enemies upcoming. As you can see, they have 3 mats and a light tank. We have only 2 mats and light tanks, so if they push on the other side, they'll probably outnumbered and just get tracked. So there was no need to push that side. We're just gonna wait for them here. As soon as they're not coming. We're gonna shoot from the hill to the bottom of the valley there, so it's gonna be okay. But we have the first target on this side and one on the other side, so we're just pushing a bit forward. As I told you, I'm not using this type as a typical tank destroyer because of its mobility. I'm kind of frontlining in it many times, maybe even too many times. I'll probably get more damage if I was just camping at the back, but I like my games to be more interesting than just camping in the back. You know, this KV3 already shot it, so we can pump him a bit. Hitting the tracks. The best thing to do is just hit the tracks, and his derpy gun can't really hit us, so he's almost finished by now. One more shot. Fortunately, he runs away, but that's not a problem for us. As you can see, we're just gonna get here very fast. Now it's time for the IS. Unfortunately, we're not fully aimed, but we know he's facing the other side, so we're gonna just sneak through here. He's not interested in us, and now we can easily just pump damage. Our KV3 is blocking his way. He's looking our direction, but he has no gun depression for us, and it's already done. The enemies are trying to cap the base, but we are going just back to hold them. Now it's 4 on 4, so pretty even, but we're gonna just quickly clear this VK, at least try to clear him. He's hiding behind the wreckage of the KV2, but no problem, our gun is accurate enough to get him, and we finish him off for our first kill. And now there's a DK3001D on this side. We're gonna focus him because I can see our other players are also shooting him, and now it's only the VK36 left, so we're just gonna rush him a bit, but we didn't manage to take a shot. But still, 1804 damage. Nice clear game, third class, 2 kills, 43 credits, 1000 credits earned, 802 XP. This time is for the spare encounter battle. I'm tuning with my clanmate Governor here, and we're pushing the Mets flank. As I told you, this tank is fast enough to stay with lights and mediums, so it's really nice to relocate. I told him to hold position because he's spotting if there's someone here. We're just holding this flank because they have only one light tank, and that's all on 3 TV, so there's a small chance that they're gonna push through here, so we're just gonna block them. But as soon as we see there's everyone on the other side, we're just pushing. And we will get on the side of the enemies. We're not going to the cap circle because we don't want to get spotted. And the first shot in the V37, he doesn't know where we are. Second shot tracked him, but he used his repair kit, so now we're gonna just move forward because our team is just beginning to lose. Trying to get shots on this KV2, no chance, so we're just gonna get a bit closer. Now we have 3 shots, so we're not spotted. We're just pumping damage here. gonna try to finish this KV3, and it's done. Now it's time for the IS. He's gone. And now we are going for the KV2, which is more or less of a two-shot for us. So it was 7 on 5, and now it's just 5 on 4. And just look how low is this tank. KV2 can't do nothing to me. We are lower than his tracks. And we're just gonna use it to block damage. Gonna clear this one, and unfortunately our teammate is killing the other one, which would give us a 5 kills already, and with the last one we would get the 6 kills. So now we're just gonna just ask that they leave him for me. But unfortunately, as I remember, someone else is gonna finish him. Shooting on the move here. Track him again. And as long as we just reloading the ARL, finishes him off. But still, 4 kills, almost 2000 damage, second class, top gun. It was all good. 46,000 credits earned, 922 XP, and almost 600 assistant damage. This time we are buttoned here on Castilla, which is also known as Campilla, because you can camp your ass up on those hills up here and on the other side. As we can see, there's something going on. I don't know why this AMX is going up the hill here, pretending to be a tank destroyer probably, but he didn't manage to go here, and we're just making ourselves a position which we can take advantage of later. And as you can see, the AMX is going behind us, which is quite interesting. But still, no enemy spotted. Plenty of time. We can position ourselves even further. And we spotted first enemy for our team. And we're in nice position here. We have a bush in front of us. With the bottom tiers, it's gonna be quite hard to penetrate, but we managed to do it. Sight of this Tiger 2. We got spotted, so we need to move a bit. They're trying to get us, but we can hide behind that bump. We are a very low tank, and this Tankenstein is not paying attention to us, so we can shoot him. But RNG is playing with us, so we weren't able to hit the low plate. But he's side on, so we're gonna pump his drive wheel, at least try to. But he backed up, so we can't do nothing more for him. But it's time to set us back into the position and just try to hit the SU. Bounce the shots. Good for him. And now we're just trying to find another target. This LTTB is unavailable for us. Tiger 2 is just hiding in the back. But there's a Borsig. We're trying to hit the drive wheel. Once more, track him, and now it's just about pumping damage into him. As long as he's tracked, he's just an easy target for us. As you can see, AMX is behind me, just using my shots to his advantage. But fair enough, we can still do damage, and we are about to clear the enemies. Just 2 enemies left, the Tiger 2 and the light tank and the SU. Now it's only about the SU, and you will just see how mobile this tank is. The enemy AMX is going with me, so it's all about the chasing for the kill. And as you can see, we're going quite faster than the AMX. So we're gonna just poke here. Unfortunately, it blocked us a bit. We're gonna take one shot, I think, or even not. And we're just pushing forward. With our DPM, we can easily clear him quite fast. And one more, and it's over. And thank you, that was the Campilia at its typical way of playing it. Over 2000 damage dealt, as you can see. Second class, 2273 damage dealt, 50,000 credits earned. Second class, 2 tanks destroyed. Top damage. And we got also some assistant damage by tracking this waffle tracker, the waffle, yeah. And about the credits, as I told you, we didn't get any boosters here, so it's a net profit, 50,000 with premium, 27,000 without premium, so it's all good. And the last battle is on Oasis Palms, a supremacy game. I just wanted to show you how you can frontline in a tank destroyer being bottom tier. It's not a typical way to play this tank. You mostly play it at the back, but I like to play it more aggressively because of his speed, mobility, DPM and everything. So just check what's going on. We already spotted 2 enemies, now 3 enemies. So we just basically spotting. As you can see, our whole team is sitting at the back. I shouldn't take that shot. It was a bad trading, but yeah, still. We are still spotting. Our team is on the back. There's a Type 59. So 4 enemies already spotted. And our team is still farming damage from the back, but I don't really mind it. As long as I'm pretty secured here, we will just spot and make an opportunities for our team to shoot the enemies. And if we can shoot anyone, we will try to. As far, not much of a damage dealt. Now I can see that C is going up, so we're just trying to get some spots for our team. It's 7 on 5 already, so it's all good. Can we get the ding? Yes, we can. If we fully aim, you can see this gun is really nice. It has perfect gun dispersion. And now it's time to cap C. It's 4 on 7, so it's all going good. And in the meanwhile, we're gonna spot 8015A in a second. We're using this Type 59 as our cover. As you can see, the tank is so low. We're shooting under the T59 barrel, which is quite nice. There's almost no chance this AT gonna hit us, and we're just pumping damage into him without taking any risk. Unfortunately, we can't hit him right now, and he's a one shot. That is 3 on 7, everything is good. The DPM is really outstanding on this tank. We're gonna shoot once more. Fortunately for us, we just can't pen him, and he starts to run away. Now it's 702, so we're just pushing. Even if this AT gonna hit us, we can survive at least 2 of his shot, maybe even 3, but we'll get on his back, so there's no way he's gonna take us out, and we're just gonna take all the damage. As you can see, not top damage, only 1329, but you will see at the end how much damage we assisted in. So second class with that low damage, just one kill, almost 56,000 credits earned. As you can see, 921 XP points, which was the best in our team. And now look at the stats. We caused 1,329 damage, spotted 4 enemies, and we did almost even more assistant damage, which is 1,381. And that gave us that experience. So yeah, as I said, it comes for credits because I'm always focusing on credits. If you're playing a premium tank, you want to earn credits, right? So almost 56,000 credits with a premium account. Without a premium account, 33,000 credits. We got a booster, so minus 10,000 credits from a booster, which still gives us a nice amount of credits. And that's all for this episode. So if you like my videos, please subscribe, send me your replays on Discord so I can add them on my channel of your replays. There's one episode coming up, so just look for it. And that's all. So take care, bye bye, and see you all on the battlefield.